and you hear that song, and I can start this show by saying, good day, good people, of our day in the year of the Vibrant, and we are kicking it off with, I suppose, two ladies who are about to go through and have a fantastic match, hopefully, at Fracture's anniversary this Friday. Do keep in mind that Fracture's anniversary is this Friday, so you're going to want to be there for it. I believe it may be even a special start time. We will see. I digress, though. I'm excited. Amy Rose goes one-on-one with March 7th, who's at, I think, 464 days at this point, something along those lines. Amy won a big gauntlet eliminator to earn this spot. And we'll see if she's going to be able to take the title, do what nobody's been able to do, and take that Fight Forever Championship off of March 7th this Friday. And she's called out March for some reason. I suppose we'll find out together. Because here comes the longest reigning champion in AWE history. She is, I would honestly, she is the argument. Not a part of the argument. She is the argument for greatest professional wrestler to ever grace this business. She is one of our best. March 7th. What can I tell you other than the plethora of superstars that she has put down, and in a lot of occasions help lift up even in defeat. Francisca Von Karma before had a great match with March 7th. That elevated her. She inevitably found Sherazard, and then they all went forward too, and Sherazard also fell to March 7th. Hold on, we got some talking going on here. We'll finish this conversation in a little bit. Another horse cost me a title. That's true. Amy Rose at the head of this year was the United World Championship. Lost that to El Condor Pasa. Bring up... Hey, Amy, I don't know if that's a good idea. That sounds like a bad idea to me. That sounds like how you get thwacked, how you get bopped, girl. I don't know if you should do that. Woo. When I beat you was crazy. So she wants the monster who is Evernight, the Evernight that March created in her mind, or the persona she created. I'm sorry? Haru? What the heck is going on here? Haru just last week did pin Amy Rose, so that's... But I wouldn't expect Haru to come out here like this, for real, for real. Oh my gosh, so Haru actually has had a little bit of a roller coaster of a time recently. She was almost... potentially horribly injured, maimed, or, I hate to say it, murdered by Sakura Ogami. She could have got thrown off that ledge there. And then this past week, beat a rising name in Amy Rose. Can I fight you for that title too? For a newbie, Lamau. I mean, that not wrong. That is not incorrect. She might not be wrong. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. Once again, I can't disagree with that. She's spitting truths right now. You're just not on that level yet. I mean, she did beat Amy last week. What is Amy doing here, back in the ring? Right now. I'm sorry? Okay, hold on a minute. I don't know if I... Hey, no, hold on a minute. A referee now? What the heck? I'm sorry, this isn't on the card. I had a whole bunch of stuff to talk about. Take me back over. Oh my gosh. Amy, you don't make matches official, dude. Hey. Yeah, is this about to be official? I mean, they're in the ring. We're getting a ref out there now? Okay, hey, look. Thanks. I'll see you. Bye. My bad. Okay, we're going. We're going. I'm sorry. We have another match out of the card, and that match is literally about to start right now as the stars go. And these lights go. Fleck. Ladies and gentlemen, everyone's... I'm shocked at what has just transpired here. If Haru is able to beat Amy, that makes sense. You know what? I would say maybe if March retains down the line, Haru would get Haru would get, maybe a Fight Forever Championship opportunity, but I almost agree with, and this match is official for real. What is Amy's, like, plan here? For real, for real. She's the one who suggested this to happen. Oh, you know what I forgot about? March 7th is injured. Do you think this is a ploy by Amy to get March on another stage of injury, hoping that Haru's powerful horse legs, her Uma legs, to kick March 7th right in the skull, maybe injure that head for that match on Friday, March 7th? One-on-one with Haru tonight. Now, when we talk about it, we said, ooh, sweeping that leg, dragon screw. We did say, Haru, we've called her a loser horse a lot of times, playfully, but when you think about it, she's only had 2 one-on-one matches. This is her 3rd one-on-one match. Ooh, I was gonna say she's never lost a one-on-one match, but she just got decked by a right hand by March 7th, as now the arms are getting stomped on. Haru, you wanted to train. There is no better training than the best in the AWE, but maybe not the best moonsault in the AW after what we just saw. Haru, taking advantage of that misstep by March, something rare that we say in the ring. But March is too powerful. Wait, Haru's slippery. Now here's the big thing about Haru. Last time, Amy was unable to hit that kiss from a rose. Every single, oh! March busted open? I was gonna say, every time Amy tried to hit that kiss from a rose on the gray, Haru had a reversal for it. Haru, once again, does not have resiliency. And that has been a sticking point. In so many of the tag team matches that she's been in, it's been her who's down on the ground, writhing in pain and eating a pin. I have to imagine that also might be a part of what Amy's planning here, but that relies on Haru somehow, someway winning this match against March 7th, but at this point in time, we forgot it's an injured March. Amy? Amy's back and stealing the Fight Forever Championship. That's March's belt. Snagging her belt back. Busted open. But Haru right from behind onto the injured head. Y'all. That title belt is laid right on the ground, and there's a real world now. The referee not counting, but there is a real legitimate world where we could have had a count-out victory there. Jessica just started counting, trying to, I guess, get some order back into this matchup. The distraction might have pushed this matchup even further in Haru's direction, but then she realized exactly who she's dealing with. You really don't want to bring an angry March 7th into your title match on Friday. I'm not sure if that was the best idea. That might have been a really bad idea from Amy Rose, but if it gives Haru the victory, if there's a match this Friday that's fun, and this be a pinfall or submission, pinning March, that's not something I don't think anyone has done in 2026. March has technically lost one stage of a 3 stages of hell match. And to do that, Marin had to escape the cage. Nobody has pinned March 7th, I don't believe, in 2026. That being said, oh my gosh, double stomp. Nobody has pinned Haru one-on-one in 2026, I don't believe either. Kick out. That being said, Haru's fought a lot of triple threat matches, a lot of tag team matches, and in a lot of those matches she's taken the pin. But when it comes to one-on-one, she's only fought Shingo Lamingo, and she's only fought Amy Rose, and both of those were victories. Right now, however, she's in there with somebody who I would say is much better than the both of those two ladies. In March 7th, who's got, oh lord, reversal from Maru. Oh, and she was setting up for the signature, but March kicked her out of it. Right into that move, dropping Haru on the back of the neck, and it might be 07's early for the horsey who's got no resiliency. Reversal of finisher. And I want to point out, look at what's going on here. Signature and finisher. Missed that backhand though. But still in control of March 7th. A drop to the side of the chin with that elbow. Turn back around though. March getting reversed, and March has that purple bar. She can't reverse whatever's about to happen. Haru doesn't jump off the rope. A little bit of hesitation, saying she's gonna grab me, so very quickly turned around in her clothesline instead. March stumbling to her feet. Somehow, someway, March stumbling to her feet and yanking at that arm. We said, or rather March said, wait a minute, what's going on here? Tossed her outside the ring. Haru is going all around to try and put March 7th down. Drop kick under the bottom rope and an elbow drop to the back. Hold on a minute. Can you imagine if the first person to pin March 7th in 2026 is Haru Urara? Someone who we have called the loser horse over and over again. Choking out on the outside, March. Even with all that's happened, still has so much vitality left, but I do need to point out, Haru has a signature and a finisher, just has not burned them yet, has not hit them. Count of 5. March steps back in, and I can actually close this over here. Thank you. Count of 6. Count of 7. Haru steps back in. I was gonna say it's gonna need a reversal because March is this close to having a finisher. But March, I think, celebrating a second too early, but came down on Haru's leg, rolls out of the way. Haru gets control back. March getting German, no reverse. Waistlock by March. Pops Haru up and drops Haru right on the neck and into a pinfall. 1, 2. I was gonna say, remember, this horse does not have resiliency, and this horse may be getting dropped right on her neck. This is about to be the end of the road early. Ladies, no, it's not the... March having some mercy for 1, 2... I thought she was going for the Trailblaze. Haru rolled out of the way at the last second there. And with that, a roll-up on the March. A nice roll-up on the March. 1. But still a kick out of 1. Haru is going to have to hit some big moves. Once again, this is March 7th that we're talking about. That's right to the throat. Right to the throat, but March 7th, oh my gosh. Still, she's unable to hit that wind-up punch. March stands her up, rolls her into a knee bar. Oh, but a rope break. Rope break, weakening the knees of Haru. Stands her back up. Drags her, no, doesn't drag her all the way yet. Haru still has a fighting chance, surprisingly enough. And actually finally hits that wind-up clothesline. That's the heart of Haru. As she heads, and this is the knee strike right to the temple. Hold on a minute. From gate 8, it's 1, 2. March, I was looking at that bar. I was like, she doesn't have resiliency. She's going back to the corner again. If it hits 2 times in a row and she doesn't have resiliency, March able to stumble to her feet. Rolls out of the way, and this is the end of Haru. All she wrote, Trailblaze down. It was a pipe dream. She had a great time, a great opportunity, and she put on a great showing against March 7th here tonight. But it's all over. March makes sure it stays 1-on-1. this Friday at Fracture. Even with Amy Rose and the distraction, but I do gotta point out, I do have to point out, Haru very impressive in this matchup. But when it came down to it at the end, Trailblaze landed. And it put Haru, I was gonna say, if Haru had more ring awareness, Haru might have been able to get that arm up and grab the ropes for a rope break. Not the case here tonight though, instead March. That is your champion. Will it end this Friday at 469 days nice? Or will she keep running with that Fight Forever championship? Amy Rose stands in her way. One-on-one at Fracture Anniversary Show. Let me talk to you. Give me the stars. I had a lot to talk about before this started. so now I will actually talk about it. We were supposed to start with our semifinal and end with a semifinal. Yukiko with another submission wrestling fatal 4-way smack dab in the middle of this. And not to mention, we got 2 big tag team matches and they are going to kick some buttocks. I'm very excited for it. Pi and Alhaitham live here tonight before the #1 Contenders match that happens this Friday at Fracture Anniversary. 4 teams, 1 will move on to fight in a triple threat match at Scars and Stripes. It will be old times. It will be Scorpion and Sub-Zero, and it will be the winner of that fatal 4-way tag team match. Who will it be? I'm not sure. I'm very excited to find out. Regardless, we got to keep going on because this started off way hotter than I thought. Speaking of Fracture's Anniversary, as well, interest is turned on for this. I guess we'll see shortly. One-on-one, these two are going at it. What I need to point out is Fracture's Anniversary is this Friday, which means you also should be putting in all of your votes for the match that will be run back and all of your submissions because Navi is holding a town hall. Let's start this show. Let's kick it off as the stars go. Black, and entrances are on. Very good. Out first. It's Uncle Iroh. Iroh was actually just narrowly able to put away Skull. Earned his spot in the semifinals. Wants to. It's weird that he did want to enter this this small tournament. It's to my knowledge, it doesn't really make sense to me because it seems like they had like very good closure at Valentine's Violence. It was Iroh versus King Iroh rather versus Gin. I do wonder why he's got another vested interest to come back here and go one-on-one with Gin. I'm unsure. I literally have no idea, but we're gonna find out if he's able to even get there, because he's got to go through Captain Falcon, who's been on a little bit of a tear. Since coming here to the AWE, he has yet to lose a match, but now he's going up against one of the very best. And speaking of Captain Falcon, here he comes. Big Cap. Show him what you got. Show him your moves, as the kids say. Captain Falcon has very quickly become a fan favorite here in the audience, in the AWE universe. He has put on fantastic matches. In fact, he just had a fantastic match against Punch Up, where Punch Up was dominating, and all of a sudden it turned all the way around. There was some weird involvement with the third law. I'm not sure why they did that specifically, but I mean, it should be my prerogative to find out, actually. Admittedly, but I digress. Captain Falcon is here tonight to try and move on to the finals. If he wins this, he's either gonna have to face Goro Majima, Waste Man with a mask. And I don't know if there's actually a mask on Captain Falcon. I don't know, it might be like a visor on the helmet. I'm not sure if, you know, Majima would count that as a mask. We know that man hates him some mask. But tonight is Uncle Iroh. It's Captain Falcon. I wouldn't call this a dream match, but I'm seated. I'm in a chair. They could call me sat. As Falcon looks out to the AEW universe, and this thing kicks off. Stomp right to the knee, and another stomp to the arm right afterwards. Iroh stands right back up and runs with that neck breaker. Another stomp. Lifting up Captain Falcon, but Captain Falcon with a knee. A quick knee, a flash knee, low-key, but not the Captain Falcon knee that we know where he runs, he hits it, and you're out cold. That knee, I think, is actually what helped him get the victory against Punch-Up. Chop to the head. Iroh kick to the soul there. Big chop by Cap and bringing that arm back, yanking it backwards and stomping. No, actually not stomping. Dropping the leg on the arm, weakening potentially the power for a bunch of Uncle Iroh's moves. The Ring of Fire. The Fireball Powerbomb. A lot of that relies on the arms of Uncle Iroh, and right now Captain Falcon, one. Trying to weaken it in advantage so far. It has been all, oof! Captain Falcon with a headbutt with the helmet. It's looking kind of bad for Uncle Iroh. That being said, his match against Skull was looking bad for Uncle Iroh until Uncle Iroh powered up and he was like, no. It's Unk time. And doesn't have eyes in the back of his head. But still able to stand up and walks. He's got that Uncle Aura. Scoop slam. Wait a minute. And fall away slam. I thought he was setting up for maybe a scoop slam or a body slam, but instead he fell away with it. All right, Iroh. I see you, boy. And runs at him with a knee strike right to the chest. Disgusting work from Uncle Iroh into the corner. You really want to stay away from the corners if you're here with Uncle Iroh, not for nothing. You're in there at the wrong place at the wrong time. He'll go and use, wait a minute. Backwards position, what is this? Oh, Captain Falcon saved himself. I ain't never see Iroh do that. That would have been wild. It looked like he was about to hit a power bomb. One-handed power bomb from the top rope. As now he's dragging Falcon over. Falcon unable to get there. Instead, powers through Iroh. Into the ropes. Oh, wait a minute. Missed time there. And Uncle Iroh looking to take full advantage. And keep this in mind here, especially Captain Falcon now, purple bar, can't return. Or can't reverse. Oh, with a spine buster. And a stomp right to the arm as well. And that's way worse if you're Captain Falcon who loses your arm. You lose that Falcon punch, you lose pretty much everything you've got. You lose it all. He's taking it all from you if you take away that Falcon punch. Stood right back up. Falcon, oh my gosh. Heavy combination strikes by Uncle Iroh. And this time, still not a scoop slam, but instead a power slam. Right in the back of Falcon. Could this be Falcon's first loss here in the AWE, or will he continue on in this tournament? That is what's on everybody's mind, as a stomp to the knee as well lands, but look at that knee strike by Falcon out of nowhere. Captain's putting up one heck of a fight against a former AWE All-Star champion, but tonight, Iroh still gets the shoulder up, and I need to point out instead, wait a minute, roll up. Roll up for one. That's a tight roll up, but Falcon gets out immediately. Tight roll up, not enough, and from the ground into a running power slam. Jeez. Hey, they talk about old man strength. They're still talking about old man strength. Goodness gracious. Deadlifting into a power slam, then deadlifting into a power bomb, and now deadlifting and dropping Falcon right afterwards. Y'all. I think you may have forgotten, I think we all forgot for a moment who exactly Uncle Iroh is. Goodness gracious! Oh man, outside the ring as well. Falcon escapes. Falcon escapes, tried it, a wheel kick, doesn't land. Iroh trying desperately to drag Captain Falcon into the ring, throws him in. Count of 5, Falcon punching Uncle Iroh. Uncle Iroh still up to his feet and still jumps. He said, your hit didn't mean a thing to me. Stands him up. And goodness gracious. Falcon might be burning resiliency here. Actually, he does. This whole thing is turned around. Low drop kick. Stomp to the leg. But wait. Falcon punch. But look at how good Uncle Iroh looks. He doesn't have resiliency though. 1-2. Kicked out. I was gonna say Uncle Iroh turned this whole matchup around. Truly and sincerely turned the whole thing around. Falcon still is gonna have to fight his way back. The same thing happened to Skull, but Falcon not giving up. Admittedly, the same thing happened to Falcon as well. He was losing for the majority of the match against Punch Up until he turned everything around, and look at the combinations here. Dropping Iroh from behind. Falcon trying to keep the pressure on Iroh. Iroh stands back up. Falcon gets on the apron saying, okay, no, that's probably a bad idea. The body shots by Iroh though. And a headbutt by the Fire Nation's greatest warrior up on the top rope, but Captain Falcon goes to the outside. Iroh follows him with a battering ram to the outside and muscles him down. Oh my gosh. Turned around with a punch of his own. Uncle Iroh is on something different tonight. Captain Falcon gets his head busted on the apron. Iroh posing for the audience afterwards. Goodness gracious. Stomping on the back of Captain Falcon. Stomping again. Wait a minute. We're at a count of 5. Falcon stunned. We're at a count of 5 and Falcon stunned. Count of 6. I doubt Iroh wants to win this thing by count out. Pushes Falcon in, and Falcon's in. He in danger up to the top rope. Oh, he in a lot of danger. Ooh, big body splash by Uncle. That's it. Just pin him. Pin him. I'm sorry? Finn Balor with Obafemi's music? Mascoto? My general manager? The heck? I feel like everyone has some splaining to do. I feel like the whole world has some splaining to do. Why does everyone who's anybody has come out to help Captain Falcon? Both good and bad went for a diving headbutt. Uncle Iroh with a boot right to the face. Uncle Iroh clearly not going to be happy with management after that. I have to wipe my brow. Goodness gracious. Stood right back up. Iroh staring a hole at Captain Falcon. Reverse that battering ram again, this time into a scoop slam. Stomps on the arm, and Captain Falcon now has that punch. He's got it ready. Uncle Iroh still has a signature and finisher. Falcon, however, looking to nail his first. Realize if he can hit that finish. But Iroh ducks it. But reversal right back by Falcon. But a running neck breaker puts Falcon right back down. Iroh, oh, wait a minute. I think he was calling. No, he wasn't calling for Falcon to get up. He's just, no, not dropping him. Oh my God! Goodness, 1, 2. Oh my. Reversing. Y'all, Iroh doesn't have resiliency. Built up right now. If Captain Falcon, after these hits, measures one final strike. Up on the shoulders. Drops him. Heads to the corner. Is he charging up? Oh, he's charging. Is he charging up the punch? No, he's charging up the knee. Falcon knee. Into Falcon. Punch. Dodged by Uncle Iroh. Lifting up Captain Falcon. Drives him center of the ring. He's got a finisher lined up. If he hits it, it could all be over. Going off the ropes. Elbow drop to the heart of Captain Falcon. Falcon using the ropes to just escape, just narrowly escape. What is this match turned into, Loki? My gosh. I gotta ask Maskoto what's going on here. Oh, Falcon. Oh, Falcon, buddy. Oh, man, you're back. You're back. It ain't gonna feel too good after that. It ain't gonna feel too good. Yanking the leg. Villains love Captain Falcon. Management loves Captain Falcon, but I'll tell you what, right now, Iroh doesn't love Captain Falcon. He got a face full of LED post. Toss to the side. Iroh gets back into the ring. Captain Falcon does still have to deal with an Iroh who has resiliency at this point. Count of 5. Falcon stirring back up to his feet. Count of 6 is not lost here in the AWE, but it looks like that may be changing. He measured up for that Captain. Wait a minute. I thought he was about to get got. Iroh stands right back up, catches the fist, headbutt to Captain Falcon. He's still on his feet, but Captain Falcon again reverses the finisher. I think again he was trying to go for that fireball power bomb, but instead a couple of shots to the gut, and the Falcon punch lands. 1, 2. Y'all, suddenly it is anybody's match. Suddenly, everyone, it's anybody's match. Iroh still groggy after eating a Falcon punch, forehead to the turnbuckle, but a shot right to the jaw of Falcon. Reversal back again by Falcon. Waist lock, pops him up, drops him, tosses him Oba style. Shot put of Uncle Iroh, stands right back up again. Into the corner. Hard way. Turns around, scoop slam. Iroh with the reversal. And Falcon down. Reverse DDT. Honestly, at this juncture, that could be enough. Iroh, I think he was unsure of what he really wanted to do there. But it's going to buy Falcon enough time to even at least have the opportunity to hit a reversal. He's out of that purple bar. Oh, but it might not matter. Scoop slam. Dropped. Climbs to the top rope. And it may be 07s for Captain Falcon here tonight. As he goes again for that battering ram. And again, Captain Falcon with a reversal. No shot. Reverse right into the scoop slam. And Falcon punch lands. Just like punch up before him. 1, 2. Uncle Iroh. Just fell to Captain Falcon, who has yet to lose in the AWE. He will have to go one-on-one with either Sephiroth or Majima. Who will he face at the Fracture Anniversary Show? We'll find out in our main event. But boy, did these two actually have a little bit of a banger of a match. Hey, I don't know, Captain Falcon, I don't know what's going on with him. He's had both the Third Law and Maskoto both come out to help him. At least I can ask Maskoto what's up. You know what I mean? Because at this point, I don't know, but I'm going to keep it a buck with you. That was a very solid singles match. Lamau. I'm gonna go get my water refilled, and when I come back, we will have a tag team matchup between Pi and Alhaitham, and who? Stay tuned. But we'll find out once I come back and once the stars go black. I was gonna call him Mascoto. Because he kind of has to answer for why he interfered in that match. That's a little concerning to me. I'm sure it's nothing wrong. Let's go to this tag team match. Let's see how this plays out. I'm excited to see who answers the call as the stars go. Yes, correct. As the stars go black. Pi has had a not great last calendar week. On Mondo's birthday, he kind of brought up the fact that he asked him, why are you not coming back to the ring? When are you gonna come back to the ring? That's been a sore subject for Mondo a while. It ended in a fight, and not like a physical fight, but it's bad news for those two. Hopefully Pi can use this matchup to get his head clear, or rather maybe get some things off of his mind. Alhaitham, surprisingly, is there for him. One-on-one, I guess 1-and-1 versus 1-and-1. There's a tag team match. As we go on, we got one more tag team matchup. This is a standard tag team matchup. We got a chaotic tag team match a little bit later, but let's see who is the team that is fighting them. Okay. I think it's almost time to start asking exactly why we're having Pi and Alhaitham go up against all of these, to my knowledge, very well-known fighter. Like, even I know these two. I looked into Scorpion and Sub-Zero after they came to the AWE. There's so many like legitimate fighter teams in this division now. What happened? Pi's still injured. Alhaitham out to start. He's going up against literally Ryu. It's on. And hey, you know what? He kicked Ryu right in the head. Alhaitham said, I can't waste any time. I think he even might know the legendary Ryu and Kin. If I had to pick, hey look, I know y'all get to pick on these days, especially if I'm there to make the polls. I think I know who I'm picking. That being said, I also know that there's going to be one heck of a fight. if it's anything to the effect of, wait a minute, to the effect of Pi. That was very Pi of Alhaitham. We've seen him do that, I think, one time before. Popped out, but Ryu with a shot, a fist right to the head. You don't want to get punched by, oh my gosh, hold on a minute. I think one of those stray punches actually hit Alhaitham. Might they try and win this thing by countout? I wouldn't blame them. I think Pi might have actually saved Alhaitham from that kick happening. We're at a count of 6. Count of 7. Alhaitham, I would hit one more move if I were you. I wouldn't even throw him back in. Oh, you threw him back in. I wouldn't have done that. That wouldn't have been me. I would have been like, yeah, let's win this thing by countout. I don't want to fight these two. Look at that man. He literally has a black belt on. I hate them running at him. Keeping Pi out of harm's way for the most part as a neckbreaker lands on 2. Poor Alhaitham, but Alhaitham sweeping the leg. Looks like he's going to be doing some jumping off the ropes himself. Shades of Pi off the ropes. Big frog splash, low-key. I thought it was just a cross body, but then I saw the frog splash-esque prowess, and he actually not bodied, but he took care of Ryu, forced the tag to go to Ken. But now Alhaitham starting to feel a little bit of offense instead. Nasty kicks, and what is Ken doing here? Ugh! Decapitation leg drop onto the ropes. That's 1, 2. Yeah, I was gonna say, he might have crushed his windpipe off of that move. You can't breathe, you can't fight, much less kick out. But a shot to the face. Alhaitham still breathing apparently and still fighting. Tossing Ken up, back body drop. Lifting Ken back up one more time. And, ooh, jumping DDT. This matchup admittedly has been all Alhaitham. Not even one. Alhaitham has built up a whole signature all by himself. Looks like he tried to sweep the leg there, didn't work out in his favor. And now he's getting tossed to the wolves. Hey, no, don't, I was gonna say, don't let those two start to make tags. Oh, wait, I thought they were just gonna do, ooh. I thought they were just gonna do like a whipping move, but instead, goodness gracious. And do you see how they kept Alhaitham down so he didn't bounce off the mat? He took all of that impact. There was no give. With the both of them holding down his arms right afterwards. All of that impact went straight into the back and spine. That is prowess fighting maneuvers, and you don't expect that from anybody other than a team like this. Toss in the corner, now Alhaitham is getting dissected. This is what we're talking about. If they make some quick tags, it's going to be over Alhaitham quick, but it looks like he got a reversal that may have just saved him and put Ryu in some danger himself, but he's able to pluck that leg. That was a technical force of a release of that submission hold as well. Alhaitham looking for that power bomb that he calls the bookmark. Nobody is home as Ryu instead. Oh my gosh! Reverses, and Alhaitham has to make the tag now. He did as much as he could for Pi. Pi lifting him up, and I think Pi probably trying to get out some aggression too. Likely, I'm sorry, a submission by Pi? Ken was able to grab the ropes, but a submission by Pi is not what that was not on my bingo card. Goodness gracious. Stood back up. Pi saying, hey, come on, we can hit some tag team moves too, but Ken not letting it happen. A shot right to the nose of Pi and sends him over to Ryu, and now Pi might be fending off against the dogs. What do they have going on here? This does look like a more standard tag team move, yet just running through Pi. Lucky for Pi, if they started to break out fist, Pi would have been in danger. He can't take too much more damage to that head. Can you imagine he makes it to that #1 Contenders match? He definitely will. But can you imagine he has to go into it injured, gets injured even more, and can't fight for the tag team titles? It would be, I would say, a travesty from one of the teams with the highest stock right now. The highest growing popularity, but admittedly, the least wins together. Admittedly, hold on a minute. Ryu, I think, giving Pi a second to breathe, and then steps out of the way, embarrassed him. But Pi saying, okay, that might have angered Pi a little bit. You don't want an angry Pi on your hands either. That being said, I know an emotional Pi is prone to making terrible decisions, but he is also prone to kick your butt. Oh no! Goes right in that post, punched him so hard he went to the other side of the ring. And oh no. Ryu, come on. That man has a history of back issues. Goodness gracious, so close to the steel post, his leg scraped against it, but Pi's still fighting out and fighting through. As now Ryu's tossed into the steps. This is something I think these two probably know about using. Oh, I'm sorry? Pi, what are you doing? All the way to the other. Oh, no! He put his body on the line for real, and now outside the ring. Oh, no! Pi able to push the foot away, but I want to point out Pi is now hurting bad after that missed high-risk maneuver. And getting dropped and locked into that guillotine-esque hold. We're at a count of 6. Ryu, I think, is about to step back into the ring now. Pi, I think, waiting. Is he back in? He is. Pi rolls out of the way. Actually catches Ryu. Kick right to the top of the head. And into that, oh, vintage Pi. Now has a signature, might have a finisher too if he's able to hit this. Turns around, now he's going for the sig, and it lands. Wait a minute. Hold on just a second. Went for the kick there. Nobody home. Was going for that Spanish Pi. And Ryu says that's not gonna hit. And that's a pinfall. And you don't want to let Ryu get ready to... Pi had no resilience. I was gonna say you don't want to let him hit that hit. You don't want to let him hit that Hadouken. Wait. Survived. You don't want both of them to hit... Oh, Pi. Oh, no. Reverse the tag team finisher. He might have just saved his head. He may have just saved his head. Ooh! Tossing Ryu. Pi trying to crawl for the pin, I think. That's a desperation pin by Pi. He's exhausted. Mentally, emotionally, and physically, but it's just a 1 count. He's going to have to do way more than that. Waist lock. Pi up high, and Pi planted down. Yikes, that hurt me. That was a beautiful transition to that move, but now I got to deal with Ken as well. And Ken is completely fresh. Ken is, oh, he's gonna die. Pi's gonna die. Heavy body shot. And now Ryu's got a signature as well, and the punch right to the head, and now we're looking at dire straits for this team, stopping the tag from being made, and just wailing away at the knee. Tag made back to Ken. If they both hit their signatures, Pi is as good as gone. Speaking of rolling, oh, hey, no, don't, come on. Chill, Pi with a reversal. Desperately needed that reversal off of the ropes. Oh my gosh, look at this. Oh my gosh, I think kicked the both of them. I think Ryu might have just dodged it, but then kicked Ryu in the face afterwards. Double axe taking Ryu down. Raises up, and now Pi's got 2 finishers just like that. He has a chance. Dodged a move by Ken there. Again, vintage Pi. Slamming. Look it up again. Ryu starting to walk all the way around the ring. That kick might have knocked him senseless. Hold on a minute. Scoop slam. Ryu tried to get back into the ring to help out for some reason. Up to the top rope. They might be able to take Ken out, actually. Double rotation. Still a thing of beauty. Pi, I'm not entirely sure what he's thinking here. Off the ropes, leg drop right afterwards. Hold on a minute. Once again, I think I counted this team out too early again. Because they've worked themselves back out. I hate them running on the ropes. Big body splash. Gets Ken. They've worn Ken down. They wore Ken down. Not enough for a 3 count, but now they have the advantage. Because Pi kicked Ryu so hard. And then Ryu went down, and look at this. Alhaitham trying to use a little armbar action. Knows that submission wrestling is back, baby. But the arms of Ken are hurt in the slightest. And now we may be looking at bad news bears for Alhaitham. As the tag team finisher looks like it's gonna, is it gonna land? Oh, no. Oh! A punch from these two, especially from the middle rope, might rearrange your face, but he kicked out without resiliency. I completely forgot that he still has, oh no. No, not another punch. Oh no! No, someone stop him, he's gonna punch him again. Alhaitham already took 2 punches, a double axe puts him down as well. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you're gonna have to come in to help that man. 1 punch from Ryu, and then another punch from Ryu, and then a roll up. Not the worst decision in the world, but if he rolls it right back on you, you might be in danger. Kick out of 1. Ladies and gentlemen, my heart's starting to beat in this fight. Reversal. Alhaitham on the shoulders, but able to wiggle the legs into a reverse DDT. Able to get himself down and stands Ryu back up. Ooh, I thought it was going to be a flatliner instead. Little Uranagi action. Wait a minute. Into the ropes. Oh, someone gotta wait. No, misstep. Misstep by Ryu. Oh, but unable to take advantage. Pulled back into an overhead belly to belly. Oh, no, 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 no. He's climbing up again. Alhaitham uses that bar to get him out of the way. And a spear? He killed him. He killed him. He killed him too. That might be the match, actually. That's it. That was clean. 1, 2, 3. Oh! Oh! From a finisher right into a picture-perfect, crisp move there. I thought it was it, and it might be it after this. Hold on a minute. Alhaitham still standing on his 2 feet, surprisingly enough. Able to get out of the way, but right now, he might have broken ribs, a broken face. Turned Ken around, still surviving some way, somehow. But Ken with the reversal. Scooping up Alhaitham, has him on the shoulders. Look at the power game. Just drops him. And afterwards, moonsault. Goodness. Into the pin. Okay, Alhaitham. 1, 2, 3. What can I tell you? Somehow, someway, these two always get matched up against the nastiest of teams. Whenever we have some sort of new tag team, Pi and Alhaitham just want to rep. At this point, they just want to win. They're still cooked in this matchup. They fought their way back, but again, at the end of the day, a lot of this might have been attributed to Alhaitham wanted to keep Pi out for as long as possible, just because Pi had a really bad week last week, and this team took full advantage of it. How is this going to play out when it comes to this Friday's 4-way tag team #1 contenders match? Pi's got to get his head right, because Alhaitham can't take all the damage in that fight. 1, 2, 3. Goodness gracious. Ken and Ryu. Dragon's Fist may be punching their way. Yo, I'm gonna tell you what, over the past couple of weeks, if I'm old times, I'm sweating. Because they might have to go up against Scorpion and Sub-Zero and these two. Lord have mercy. Give me some of them. Take me over. Give me them stars. Goodness gracious. Oh my gosh. Ugh. Ugh. From there, Yukiko said it's time to continue saving submission wrestling. She said this time, last time she got a bunch of new faces and faces that had not really competed outside of tag team action. This time she said, hey, give me some notable superstars. Give me a real challenge. And tonight, let's see once again who Bernie's found. As the stars go black. Who we got? Out first. Yukiko said last time it went pretty well. She said she believes that submissions are back. She even tapped out herself and gave major props to Urza. Urza, who may be competing more down the line. She's been talking to management. I need to talk to management. I need to talk to Mascota about literally coming out during a Captain Falcon match, which is crazy. But I digress. Chair in hand. She might be thinking about using that in a submission hold herself. Will she is the $1 million question. We'll see. We shall see. We shall see. Yukiko, best of luck to you. The last time, and by last time I mean actually last week, she took out 2 people with the Amagi lock. Was unable to get Urza. Tonight, she knows she's got even more notable superstars. She might be eliminated first. I'm not sure who is in this. I just know that there are some superstars that are up to snuff. There are some superstars who got that sauce. Bernie says she's up against at least 2 former champions. So let's see. Let's see. I don't know. It might be all former champions. I really have no idea. I don't know. Oh, former champions, and if she plays her cards right, a future champion. Oh my gosh. You know good and well. That's Miss Golden Ticket. She said, if there's another opportunity for me to get a couple reps in, I got little submission holds myself. I also want to save submission wrestling. In fact, the last time that Golden Ticket was cashed in, a submission very quickly won the championship, and it's the champion that is currently the AWE champion, by the way, Sage. Will Mizuki do the same thing? All eyes are still on her. Don't forget it, or maybe she really wants you to forget that she's got it. I wouldn't blame her. She said, hey, forget that I'm Miss Golden Ticket. At the last second, when you least expect it, she could cash in. Who else is in this matchup, though? That is a notable name, a fresh notable name. This at least sounds familiar. Oh, man. We have not seen her, and she looks like she still lost her cool. We have not seen Marin since Ticket to Paradise. And it looks like she still lost her cool. I don't know if she's just lost her cool or she's a woman with nothing left to lose. On her bandages, I do know now for certain that it's still written Tamara and it's still written Panat. Panat, who I believe just recently had neck surgery. Not recently, it's been like a couple of months, but I know that she has not recovered. I don't believe she's even walked at this point, but I do know she had successful neck surgery. She's been able to talk, function, not to the full extent. She can't like move her neck or anything. But I know that she has full like movement in her arms. Legs is another story. They don't know that. They're gonna keep us up to tabs, but it's nice that Panette at least can move her arms. If she can walk again, that would be even better news after what quote-unquote Evernight did to her. Who's our last competitor? Mona is a former champion. Mona is a former champion. Yeah? Yes, Mona's a former champion. She was actually the first ever AWE All-Star champion, only to be cashed in on by AJ Lee about a week later. I don't know if it was 13 days or 6 days, but about a week later, she was cashed in on. Mona has recently been tag teaming with Cherry to, I would say up and down results. She very much had a stellar match, an all-star match, after she'd been done flopping a lot. She had a stellar return match where she qualified for the tag team championships at Ticket to Paradise. Was unable to clutch the titles. Instead, they're still being held onto by Crack the Whip. That could change this Friday as Crack the Whip defends the championships against Beto and Ningguang. Mona, I'm sure, will be watching that matchup very closely backstage with Cherry, because who knows? Could they get the tag team championships or an opportunity over the summertime or even at AV Mania? That's what's on everybody's mind, because we are officially almost on that road to AV Mania. Once Scars and Stripes hits, that next 2 months is going to be all AV Mania talk. Yukiko, she asked for this matchup. She's got Mizuki. She's got Marin. Look at this matchup. This is just a whole bunch of injured souls, dude. Marin's still injured, Mizuki's still injured, Yukiko might be injured after this one. It's the second big matchup in a row. I'm surprised Mona's not injured because they had a pretty nasty tag team match. But now we're seeing it. Yukiko, and here's the thing, there's actually a little bit of history between Yukiko and Marin in this matchup. Marin and Yukiko, a part of Racket of Psalm, and originally the Inaba investigation teams, it was Yukiko and Chie who took the titles off of Racket of Psalm during their first foyer into tag team championship hood. They took the titles back off of them to start their 427-day reign, which has now been beaten for the longest reign of all time by March 7th. In terms of tag team titles, though, they're the longest reigning tag team of all time, as a table is brought into this matchup. And it's kicked right out of the hands of Marin. Mona getting kicked right in the thigh. Yukiko, the only person in the ring right now, but hey, remember, it's not falls count anywhere, it's tap out anywhere and you out. So you got to try not to tap out. There's thumbtacks. Thankfully not down. They're still in that bag. Keep them in the bag. Ooh, I think that was actually a brain buster to Yukiko. Over by the announcer's table, Mizuki, who had an all-star performance, admittedly in her whole AWA career so far. She's only, I believe, lost one matchup. The matchup that we all saw that made her a real superstar was not actually that golden ticket match. It was when she went one-on-one against Eggman. When she went one-on-one against Eggman, boy, that was something special, wasn't it? That was something special. Oh, man, and look at this, tossed over the side. Wait a minute, Marin. Ooh, neck breaker. Oh, you gotta watch out for Marin. I think this is the Marin who, wait a minute, SOS onto the table on a Yukiko. SOS, please, someone help me. Backhanding with the thumbtacks to both of the standing competitors. You do have to watch out for Marin because I do believe she has a Wyvern Sleeper as a signature. That's a power bomb to Mona. In fact, I believe 3 of these competitors have a signature or finisher. Is that table okay? Table, hello? Really deep down there into the ground. I don't know if that's going to be able to get picked back up, but we'll see. Table literally phasing into the ground. Marin saying, this is how you kick. And Mona, since, I don't know if Mona and Marin have ever had any real beef. I was going to say Mona has had 2 tag team partners in the past. Brilliant drop kick, by the way. Almost drove her into the steel barricade there. Mona was at one point a tag team partner of Miku before she was deitized. Wait a minute. I was gonna say somebody climbed back into the ring. It was a Mizuki with a reversal. She was trying to put down those thumbtacks. Thankfully, she couldn't. I'm great with not seeing any thumbtacks. I love not seeing thumbtacks personally. Stood back up. Yukiko, what is she doing here? Armbar, or a little bit, actually more of a Black Widow outside the ring. Goodness gracious. Oh, Mizuki, what is this? Wait a minute. From the middle rope dropped. Mizuki, Mona's now got 2 finishers. She can honestly, with a reversal, wait a minute, knee bar on the Marin too. Yukiko's been going for every ligament possible. And Marin's certainly starting to feel it now. Off the ropes, a double axe right to the throat of Marin. Outside the ring, Mizuki zoning in on Mona. And there's that armbar, yanking that thing back. Goodness gracious, Mona desperately trying to roll herself back into a vertical position. And that nasty kick from Marin, who now is, I think this was actually the submission that made Yukiko tap. Wasn't it a single leg Boston Crab? Does not burn resiliency, at least not yet. Held her in there for a little bit of time, but resiliency is not burned. A shot to the throat. And Mizuki is actually in some dire straits right now herself. Knee strike. Off the ropes. Little kick there, almost reminiscent of the Stars Align kick from Mona. Mona getting a steel chair. Unsure of what she's got playing here. Oh no, I'll tell you what she's got playing here. She's getting kicked, she's getting knocked out. Inside the ring, triangle on, oh, Marin, who's able to just narrowly get out of it and power bombs Yukiko. From that maneuver, she was in there for a little bit. I actually believe she was just about to burn resiliency. Oh, she doesn't have it now. Wait a minute. Armbar in the steel chair. Mizuki, what the heck? Oh, but Mona able to counter it in the throat of Mizuki. Just collided with that steel chair. I don't know how she got out of that one. But you can see her arms are now taking a beat down And when I said, hey, look, when they said we were gonna get some more notable superstars from Yukiko this week, she said, give me some well-known names. We're starting to see why they're so well-known. They're gonna do whatever it takes to get a little bit more advantage here in the AWE. We're in a matchup like this one. Oh, uppercut. Oh, no. We saw her do this to March 7th. There's no need. You don't need to do this to everyone. Marin, chill. Punted her. Ran on the ropes and punted Amagi. Hey, she asked for more notable names. Girl, why? Janice right to the midsection and then to the head of Mona. Disgusting, nasty work. No, don't powerbomb her onto Janice. Whew, she may have saved herself. I'll tell you what, that was going to be a powerbomb right onto Janice, and it was about to be a bad time. Drop in the face. Mona uppercut to Marin. Yukiko celebrating, saying, this is submission wrestling, and it's extreme, baby. And she might be paying for it because there's a Mona right behind her. Everybody looks like they're about to step into the ring here. Knee strike missed. Oh, Yukiko goes back first into the attacks. Marin slides back in as, a headshot to both Mizuki and Marin, and now almost one to the back of that of Yukiko, who hits a code breaker, and Mona falls into the thumbtacks. There is actually, I guess, a little bit of history between the Flame Tribe and Mona. Mona was the one person, I bring this up a little bit every so often, the one person who was in the match where the Flame Tribe formed that was not a part of the Flame Tribe. She was the only water person in a big old list of pyro users or fire users, not for nothing. Oh, no. Hey, no. Okay, good. I was gonna say, just toss her on the ropes. Oh, Mona, no. We know she likes to do this where she hits that suplex, but there's thumbtacks right there. Yukiko might have just saved herself, and she goes into the tacks. Tosses her into the thumbtacks. Mona has to roll outside the ring, and Yukiko, German! I think she might have actually just missed the thumbtacks. Marin stands right back up, but Yukiko fires back, kicks, wailing away, outside the ring, has that armbar locked in again on Mona. Mona this time does burn resiliency. Mona's arm has been targeted immensely by Mizuki. Armbar after armbar, even into an armbar into the steel chair. Look at Yukiko, who's going top rope. Didn't get to see what had happened there. But it looks like Marin took the brunt of whatever it was. Walking over inside the ring, there's more thumbtacks. Yukiko placing him down, but look at, ooh, wait a minute, actually good, ooh! Yukiko said, oh, she's doing the jumping thing, I'm getting out here, and then smacked her butt. Oh, but she might be smacking the floor with her face after that, goodness gracious. Mona realizing she's on dire straits. If she gets put in like one more submission hold at this point, especially on the arm, she's cooked. Stars align. Stars align, but Mona's unable to do anything about it. She's so beat down, she's so tired. Then once those stars align, she couldn't do a thing, and so Marin is there to pick up the pieces. But look at that, rolled her onto Janice and stomps her onto Janice. The legs, the back of the knees went into Janice with that stomp, goodness gracious. Oh man, this is a sickening sight. Oh, it's the end of Mona. Everybody, if you voted Mona in the, that's it, she's gone. And yeah, I was gonna say, ain't no way she survives the Amagi lock. She said, I'm doing it all over again. I'm gonna make everybody tap one more time. Oh, but Marin said, don't celebrate my presence. Beats her so bad, she goes into the barricade and a Russian leg sweep. Her spine into the barricade, clothesline by Mizuki. All three of these ladies do still have resiliency, but I don't believe any of them have taken a submission recently. I think they're all actually worn down enough where one submission hold might be enough to break that resiliency down. Knee strikes, wheel kick, but from behind goes to the back of the knee. Yukiko very much not happy with Marin. You know what? As I said, they do have history of flying clothesline. Double, no, not double knees, not even a, that was just a big splash. And from behind, suplex onto the outside. Stood back up again. Mizuki has no signature or finisher, but if that armbar locks in, whoever is locked in is in danger. Ooh, didn't hit the kick! She must have swung that leg a little extra further because I thought she was off center, but she did get there. And that stiff kick, not the coolest kick in town. She just nails you with one. As Yukiko now goes glasses first into, wait a minute, into the ladder instead. Mizuki out here celebrating. Reversal right back by Marin as all three of these ladies, it looks like, are about to fight around this ladder. Scoop slam there. Marin, I'm actually not sure who she's going to go for here. You can go with the reversal, actually. Saves herself. Hits a couple of combination strikes. Oh my gosh, the back of Marin's head. I don't know if you saw it. The back of Marin's head hit right against that ladder on the way down. That was a double whammy. Also, Booker T's chair just went flying like crazy. Mizuki taking Yukiko, I think, to the ladder. Unable to really make a decision. Instead, just chops her and goes after Marin. Saw Marin was about to get up. Instead, flatliner. Mizuki now in full control of this matchup. But I think Yukiko would just maybe reversed a signature maneuver. And look at this. Checked her in to the Amagi-in. Takedown on the Marin, and now that's the woman who was dominating the submission scene, thinking about setting up not even herself for the armbar, saying, hey, if I can weaken that arm, maybe Mizuki can take her out for me, then I can take out Mizuki. Strategy at play by Yukiko, but that strategy does not pay off if you've got your face bloodied on a ladder. Looked like we were about to have two people bloodied on a ladder. Yukiko stands back up. Not too happy with Mizuki here. Wait a minute. Fireball, but I think the fire... Did it actually land? I don't know if that hit or not. Oh, no. Put her there. Froze her there. And drop kicks Yukiko down. Mizuki, I feel like, may have just gotten saved by Yukiko getting freezed. Oh, but Yukiko now in incredible danger. Didn't go for the submission, though. Instead goes for a pump handle. Ooh, a pump handle rock bottom. But look, hey. I want to say that outside of, like, an old burning feud between Yukiko and Marin. Oh, man. But I guess, you know what I didn't even think about? The team that ended that 427-day reign is also the Flame Tribe. While it wasn't Yukiko herself, it was, you know, her affiliated sisters. I guess that also might put a little wound in between these two. I guess these two admittedly have a lot more history than I thought. Stiff kick! The coolest kick usually hits you in the head and face. That stiff kick hits you right on the neck. That's a kick that is meant to injure. Just like Marin's face is injured right now, she is bloodied. She's bloodied bad. And she's gonna continue being bloodied. Right there. Yukiko. I don't know if this is the best time to celebrate Yukiko. I don't know if that looked like it was a bad idea. Oh no, she reversed. She reversed. And Yukiko talking trash saying, nah. Ain't gonna be none of that. Turns her around. And now the next one to suffer the Amagi-in is Mizuki, and quickly burns. Able to escape. Mizuki now. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. A double neck breaker. I was going to say Mizuki is the one who's in the biggest amount of danger, especially if Marin decides to hit that Wyvern Sleeper. Everyone's bloodied in this matchup now. That ladder has caused everyone to bleed. Kick to the face. I believe this is Marin's 68th match in the AWE. Shot to the face. Code breaker. And not a scoop slam, reversal into a reverse DDT. The ladies still surviving in this matchup. We have a crazy match that's about to happen next too. I didn't even realize. Salute. Mizuki goes into the ladder again, and oh, not into the ladder herself. Wait a minute. Oh no, Marin, you may have made a big time boo-boo. No, instead Yukiko gets hit with the not the SSS, the SOS drop kick into the ladder, by the way. I don't think I've ever seen a low drop kick push somebody into the ladder. That was insane, that was crazy. Slap right to the face, focuses back in on Marin right afterwards. Has her on the shoulders, drops her with a kick to the back of the head. Mizuki has been trying desperately to get that finisher locked in on Amagi. At this point in the game, I think even if your arms aren't that weakened, everyone's so beat down and injured, by the way, that an armbar is going to make anybody either burn resiliency or tap out. A shot to the back of the knee. Relentless wrestling here tonight. Pops her up, sends her down. Tells her to cry about it. Kick to the knee. And went for another kick. Oh my gosh, back kick behind. But from behind into another submission hold. And that's why Mizuki's so dangerous in this one. Marin doesn't have resiliency. She still got out of it. I'm sorry? Yeah, I don't know how she got out of it. Honestly and sincerely, I don't know how she got out of it. Oh, but Yukiko's not getting out of this one. Ah, no, she's burning. I was gonna say girl's burning. That's what I'm talking about. Her arm destroyed. It's so late in this matchup. That's why I thought Marin was about to burn. I thought Marin was about to tap because she didn't have resiliency yet. But Marin's still fighting through. And, ooh, into that DDT. Marin is the only one with the resiliency. That gives her the biggest boon in this fight. Yukiko's head just went right into the post. Next submission on either one of those two is likely going to be the end of days for them. Can you imagine Marin winning this thing with the Wyvern Sleeper? It would be a beautiful touch. Or just kicking Yukiko in the face. I guess that would be just as beautiful touch to her. Knee strikes, and Marin walking around stalking. Oh, she's got the steel chair. Throws it at throws it at Yukiko. Golly. Goodness. One-handed strike just takes out Marin. We got 2 body injuries and a head injury. Yukiko is still finding the time to celebrate, which is hilarious. Snap, suplex. Once again, both of them so broken down, beaten down. Yukiko realizing, hold on a minute. Which one do I hit? Somebody get up. Yeah, I mean, turnabout's fair play. Yukiko might be, I was gonna say Yukiko might be down. I keep forgetting that Mizuki's so hurt too. She's unable to do any capitalization. In fact, Yukiko's gonna get up just after her. Even though she's the one who just did that move. Oh man. Marin doesn't have resiliency. She doesn't have, she has it now. And it definitely burns. No resiliency left in this matchup. All 3 have some sort of submission something. Finisher or signature. If any of those hit, and I'll be real, any regular submission at this point, if it hits, it's curtains. It's game over. And Marin getting taken to the ladder, but look who's waiting right behind. It's Mizuki. Does not send Marin to the ladder, though. Instead, ooh! Kick! I think hit the back of the spine. Low-key Yosuke, too, with that move as well. And Marin, I'm sorry, Marin, where are you going? I thought she was about to climb all the way up. Oh no, she's doing something. Oh! Drop kick to the back of the neck. She was still stunned. Girly was still stunned. Marin goes shoulder first into the ladder, and now she might be going face first in the ladder again. No, scoop slam or power slam. Unable to walk around Marin though. Yukiko stuck. Has to go after Marin instead. Marin pushes her away with the foot. No, oh, Yukiko actually does have a finisher. They need to take care of Yukiko quick. That's a guarantee like a Magi in. Oh, and she might be picking her poison. Marin reversed the Magi lock. Oh no. Yukiko in grave danger. Was about to get kicked in the face. Mizuki just saved her. But may have saved her. Oh no, into the Black Widow. Yanks it back. Mizuki's eliminated. After just saving Marin, but from behind, super kick to the knee. Dodged it, and a back kick right back. Marin realizing this could be the beginning of the end. Throws Amagi into the announcer's table, kicks her a couple of times in the head, and now Marin's taking her sweet time. Looks over at the ladder, realizing this thing has been up the entire match. I think she said it would be a shame if it doesn't get used. Oh, wait a minute. A couple extra shots. Still surviving. Still, I think they're both really trying to use that ladder. They're both trying to put somebody through that ladder. Code breaker. We know that somebody can go on top of the ladder. Too tired. Marin does not quite have the signature, I don't think. Yukiko does have the finisher, though. Who's going to get up first? Oh, they get up about the same time. About the same time. Knee strikes. Both have an injured body. Oh, it's over. It's over. She went for a simple armbar. Yukiko said this time, I got this. Marin taps out. Yukiko said when it comes to respectable champions, former champions, current Money in the Bank, or rather golden ticket, she outlasts all of them. At some point, I think she's going to have a one-on-one with Urza in the similar rule set. Went for a shot there, back kick right to the face. The blood started to spill towards the end of the thing. They were all so tired, so banged up. A gritty submission match, but at the end, the armbar was all it took. Yukiko, okay, first of all, it's crazy to just go into the ring and sit in the tax. I think she might be less saving submission wrestling and instead saying, maybe I want to fight Neru down the line. To celebrate by sitting in the tax is crazy. It's legitimately insane. But you know what? I can't blame you. Yeah, Yukiko injured. Is she the only one who got their injury to stay? I guess we're about to find out, but that's the only one I see. And I can't loop through anything, so I think she might be the only one. And give me the stars. Because we got 2 more matches on the docket. And this one, it's Extreme Rules. Last Friday at Inferno, this matchup between these 2 teams went to a countout. So tonight, as the stars go, at least I hope the stars go black. They do. Tonight, it's Extreme Rules. Anything goes. There will be no countouts. But there will be jawbreakers. It's the Ed Boys. Somehow, some way, the Ed Boys very, very quickly became a fan favorite here in the AWE. You know what? I can't really blame anybody. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. But the Ed Boys are here. I need to tell management we need to worry about them scheming. You know, is there a world where they are, if they, maybe, no, they don't have like ghost powers. I was gonna say, do you think they would have schemed to steal the safe in my office to take that money to buy jawbreakers? I think they would, personally. But I don't think they did. I'm gonna have to question the Ed Boys. But that happened before they showed up. Admittedly. So you know what? Maybe they get a pass. I'm still watching you, Ed Boys. I'm about to Rolf on you. Ed Boys! We are down to the Ed Boys versus the Scheme Coalition. It's Extreme Rules Tag Team Match. This team, when they first started working together, they've still yet to find a combination of players to get them the win. But I guess they have a lot of plans, I suppose. I don't know which set of these 4, look, the set of 4 that I think work together the best are probably Claude and Olivia. Personally, that's what I think, but you know, it is what it is. I don't know why these 2 decided to work with those 2. But you know what? Maybe they can beat the Ed boys tonight. That being said, they didn't at Inferno, so I have low hopes. But let's see. The combination of Olivier, Claude, Eito, and Sampo. They are 4 schemers. Used to be 2 schemers, 2 teams. They have become a coalition of 4 schemers. Going up against more schemers in Ed and Nettie. You know, I'm saying, you know what I mean? Maybe they could, all 7 of them could form the new scheme empire, oh, Eddie's fighting tonight. I didn't know that. And you 2 are fighting. Hold on a minute. Hey, can you imagine if Claude and Olivia are the ones who win for the scheme team? It was like, oh, maybe we just should have never joined forces. That would be hilarious. Big chop. Now, Claude and Olivier have fought for the tag team titles at the very least before. Shot to the head. Eddie. We didn't get a chance to see Eddie fight on Friday, actually. But right now, we did see Ed, and we know that Ed is he's a big old powerhouse. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. Eddie, however, is a schemer, so I'm interested to see exactly how his fighting style translates into the ring. Moonsault lands. He stomped on Ed, which by mistake, but that almost feels very Ed and Nettie of them. Over a scoop slam, double D on the side. Goodness gracious. Kind of looked over in terror. I think it was under my screen so he didn't see it. He was like, oh. Oh, Olivier might be looking on in terror right now. Goodness gracious, Jessica, it's going to be hard for you to call this matchup. It is our semi-main. 1. There's just 1. Double D sockhead. I actually don't know if he went under the ring to pull those tacks out. Did he have those in his cap, his sock? Single arm elbow right into Ed's forehead. Oof. And right now, both of the Ed boys are having a bad time. But that reversal may have just turned things around for them. What is going on here? Oh my gosh! I thought Olivier was about to take out everybody, but he very precisely went down to grab just Ed's arm. No accidental friendly fire by Olivier, and now he's still going after Ed's arm, and as we saw, armbar. Very much effective. Yukiko 1-1 just earlier here tonight. In fact, just the previous matchup. Belly to belly slam by Ed. Claude sending Eddie into the rest of the scheme coalition. Ed getting dropped. And oof! Look at the boys just being cheerleaders. Oh my gosh, ran into Kuzu there. Goodness gracious. Ran him into Eito. Eito did not like that at all. Ran him into Sampo. Ed's like, I'm gonna throw you into everybody, which is hilarious. Hey, maybe they are really a comedy team, but you know what? Hey, we've had comedy teams win those tag team titles before. We might see another one win at some point in the near future. Ed and Nettie have arrived. Hold on a minute. Head first. Claude looking around. Climbs up to the top rope. Actually, I thought he set up Ed perfectly. But I think it was actually a reversal there. Look at that. Ooh! Oh, what is going on with Olivier here? Powerbomb. Oh my gosh! Almost into the apron and going in to save Ed. Eddie, hold on a minute. Eddie kind of cooking right now. Clothesline! 1 broken up. I was gonna say we got to keep in mind it is one fall wins them all. Up on the shoulders, rolled him into the thumbtacks. Disgusting maneuver there by Ed. Eddie couldn't be more proud, but Claude taking advantage of that brief moment of time where Ed was not focused. He does have a finisher, and he may be going flying Turns backwards, a beautiful maneuver. Ed now in danger of burning resiliency, maybe. Eddie not gonna get there in time, I don't think. 1, 2, Ed burns. Ed burns. Eddie clearly not too happy about that, but Ed does indeed burn resiliency there. Eddie was too focused off showing off for the ladies. Ooh, hold on a minute, Claude, Mike! Hey y'all, I forgot, look. He teamed up with the Scheme Coalition. And respectfully, I forgot Claude can cook in the ring. Cause that was nasty, dude. Hits Ed in the, no, Ed, that bounced off of Ed's forehead. What kind of forehead is that man? Is it made of like solid steel? It just bounced Ed went badonk and he kept walking. It's like there's nothing in there, which might be accurate actually now that I'm thinking about it. That is Ed himself as he runs through Olivier. Olivier and Claude are having a bad time with the Eds. That being said, Ed is the only one rather at this point who has burned resiliency, and he's up in the sky himself. Ed? Oh no! Gets reversed and scoop slammed. I don't know if you heard the sound, went donk into the steel barricade. And Eddie goes down as well as Claude looks to carry his team to their first victory since uniting together. Spear by Ed! That victory may not be in the near future now that I'm thinking about it. Look at this. Ed now dragging Claude into the ring, realizing this man's hurt bad. I just tackled him. He's about to turn mans into butter toast. Claude rolls out of the way though. Remember, Ed's burned. And Claude does have a signature and a finisher. If these hit, this matchup's over. Pop up. Oh, he went unibrow first into those thumbtacks. Oh, man. Eddie's down, and Claude goes to get some more. Some more thumbtacks? Some more? Some more? Oh, goodness gracious. Why would he do such a thing? Goes onto the back of the neck. Claude, I was going to say at this point, he actually might need to burn resiliency himself. Ed's holding him down. 1, 2. Oh, he kicked out. I thought, first of all, I didn't see resiliency get burned, so I thought, oh my gosh, he's not going to burn resiliency, and this team is going to be cooked. Went for a big boot there. Claude rolled out of the way, but is not rolling out of the way of this. Pops him up. And that big Ed powerbomb, keeping Olivier down so he can't assist. Claude's got to burn this time. 1, 2. Both teams have a member who has burned resiliency. Olivier has been dying on the outside to the Ed boys. Ed now places down thumbtacks inside the ring. Grabs the leg. Olivier desperately comes in to try and help Claude out. Olivier, do you have a finisher? He does have a finisher. If he's able to take Eddie down and then turns over to Ed. Double D distracting Olivier. A shot to the back and another one. That's the powerhouse of the Eds. But Eddie is being also distracted by Ato. Dude, the distraction back and forth. Reversal of finisher, Ed. Ed, wait a minute. Ed, hold on a second. With one arm, plants Olivier down into those thumbtacks. Eddie's still taken aback. 1, 2. Oh, broke it up. Claude survives. I was gonna say, who got bloodied here? I actually have no idea who. I think it was Eddie, but I don't know how. Honestly, oof. Back in the exposed turnbuckle. I actually don't know who exposed that one. It could have been either side from that one. Olivier down. Ed holds him down to make sure he can't break it up. I think both members of the Scheme team are burning. They do. Only Eddie has resiliency left in this matchup, and somehow, some way, Ed has basically worked up all of his vitality back. They are chanting for tag team wrestling, but I think they really might be chanting for the Eds. As he plants Claude down to those thumbtacks. Ed looking at this fallen. Oh my god! Yo, Eddie just died outside the ring. But if Olivier is not paying attention and doesn't come to help Claude right now, he's gonna have to put down that trash can. He has to slide in there right now. 1. He got there. He got there. He got there and then he died. He got kicked right under the jaw. They can't, I was gonna say, they can't afford any more big moves. They have to focus on Ed, or even try to focus on Eddie, I guess, too. Because Eddie hasn't burned resiliency. If they can get Eddie to burn resiliency, they'll be in a little bit better shape. Oh, they might do just that. As he's clipping the ropes. Submission! Eddie doesn't have resiliency, but Ed's there to break it up. It was in for a little bit of time. Eddie's vitality, goodness gracious. Oh no. Ed, 1, 2. He kicked out. Eddie couldn't help. Ed had to kick out of that one. Spear! Flattened him like buttered toast. 1, 2. He kicked out what? Yo, I'm actually shocked Olivier kicked out of that. I thought that was the end of the match. Like a knife through buttered toast. I thought that man was gone. Claude's still trying to fight the good fight. Suplex. I think leg went into those thumbtacks. Olivier dodges Ed and is able to save the match for the Scheme Coalition. Counters Eddie, but is not countering Ed. This is it. This is the end of the match. Claude's down. Eddie kicks Olivier. Stares him down saying, okay, this is the end of the match. Wait a minute. Nobody pinned Olivier. Big splash to Claude. Wait a minute. Oh, it's insult to injury. 1, 2. They got them, and on the way down, Eddie takes them down. Well, I hate their music, but the Ed Boys get the victory, baby. The Eds go extreme tonight, and they get their first actual win here in the AWE. I will say, Claude and Olivier put up a fight. Mostly Claude. But at the end of the day, well, I will say Olivier had a crazy kick out. I'm gonna give him that one. He took a whole lot of damage in the matchup, but a big splash from Ed for 1, 2, and 3. I will say the Scheme team wisely used the thumbtacks to make sure both Eds got busted open. But the Ed Boys got the job done. You love to see it. There's a world where these three might be tag team champions in the future. Can you believe? Can you imagine? Can you imagine the Ed Boys becoming tag team champions? I can, and I would like that world, but we will go back because we got 2 more things on the show. As we continue, actually, Olivier got injured in that match. Oh, goodness gracious. I was catching a lot of injuries tonight. That's not good. They're going to clear the ring of those thumbtacks, and we are going to see Sage, I believe. Sage will be taking the stage and calling out Iroh. So, we'll get to that as the stars go black once they clean up all the thumbtacks. While we're doing that, I will say, hey, OC Revolution, those submissions are open for OC Revolution July. It will be next month. Submissions close soon-ish, but you got time to enter, so get in that description. It is there. There's a lot of stuff in the description right now, actually, so get entering all the things, submitting to all the things, and it's going to be a fantastic time, including this Friday, where I believe we will be putting up a new poll for the United World Championship, which will be defended at Stars and Stripes. So, you know, we're keeping you voting. Do your due diligence as an AWE viewer and get yourself voted. That being said, are we ready? I don't know if we're ready yet. Hello? We smell. Are we? I believe we are, and let's continue this show as the stars, they go. Black. At least I think they go black. As the stars go. Abner would be a lesson is crazy. I don't know about the most powerful duo in the AWA. I think that's a little much. Huh? I'm not even sure if they're the most powerful family they might be. I mean, that is our world champion and Mr. Golden Ticket. I'm surprised. I'm not actually that surprised that Iba can walk. We had to bring in a man named Pewter to fix her, dude. Yeah, a specialist. Yeah, we had to bring in Pewter. Iba's saying this isn't over. A tag team match. She wants both of them. I guess they've both tried to take her out of action permanently. If I win, I will follow you. She will fall in line, apparently. Oh, this is for this Friday, then. I won't be fighting myself is hilarious. Someone I know who will always have my back. Iba has forged a couple of friendships here in the that's not a friendship from the AWE so much. That's Kaname Date. That's Date. And Sage gets hit with a Somnium Slam. I think we just got a tag team match official for this Friday. Both members of this most powerful duo in the AWE father and daughter duo just got taken out by Iba and a returning Kaname Date. A stare down. Goodness gracious. Well, you know what? I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I can't wait. I cannot wait. Alright, it's hot in here. I usually keep the door closed, unless it's super hot. It's super hot. I'm about to go open this door for real. Hey, but look at this. It's about to be one-on-one. It's Sephiroth versus Majima. And it says the stars. Go. Oh. Like, I'm gonna open this door. Because this room very much gets hot. Because it's me and these lights and this computer. Computer especially. I also should probably turn on the extra fan for my computer, but I digress. You know, when I was getting up, I actually had like a stutter step when this music started. Because this music scares me a little bit. As it should, because Sephiroth scares me a little bit. I think I just thought about something. Captain Falcon, I think, is undefeated, right? Sephiroth is too. There is a world where we have a finals for this tournament of two relatively new stars who are undefeated here in the AWE. Sephiroth is looking to go to the semifinals. I'm sorry, looking to win his semifinal and go to the finals against Captain Falcon. It's pretty much a light versus dark, you know. It also could be a smash match, actually. Which is kind of funny, but I digress. Yeah, I actually don't want Gin to fight him. That's a little scary. For Gin specifically, I would like for Gin to not fight Sephiroth. That is, I kind of hope Sephiroth, ooh. Well, if Sephiroth loses, then Majima might win. How do I feel about Majima? Majima is, maybe I want Majima to be happy, so I would like for Majima to win. Maybe that'll help him forget about Royat. I would really hate for Majima to, you know, try and beat up Rolyat for what has transpired, but you know, it's fine. I don't know if Rolyat's gonna be around. And because, you know, I think Rolyat's parents are very concerned about him getting involved with the Yakuza business. Because Rolyat's he's just a nice young man, you know what I mean? I would like for him to be okay in the future. As a parent myself, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Sephiroth here tonight, he goes one-on-one with Majima and has a pretty long entrance. Majima already starting to, Golden? Yeah, I don't know if I've ever seen Golden this agitated, just wailing away on the head of Majima again and again and again and again and again. My gosh. Additional security for the venue. Actually has to pull Golden away. Goodness gracious, Majima decked. Majima decked and actually still down. Oh my gosh. He's getting back up to his feet. He is gonna get into this matchup though. Majima, oh man, that is not gonna be good for Luchadors. Still able to get a clothesline to start. Stomping on the back of Sephiroth, and now stomping on the arm. He may have just gotten attacked, but his senses are still very keen. He even said that. Very Yakuza of him. Lifting him up, dropping his jaw. And oh my gosh, a knee. Captain Falcon would love to hit a knee like that on Sephiroth if they're in the finals, but right now, I was going to say you're not going to count Majima out yet. He is definitely at a disadvantage to start this thing. Stood back up, almost punched right off of the apron by Sephiroth. Instead, dropped his throat onto the ring ropes, stepping outside the ring. Majima able to push him away. Sephiroth kicks him. I was going to say something very delightful about Majima, and then he got kicked in the face by Sephiroth. Unfortunate, but hey, look at this. Using his environment to his advantage. At this point in time, Majima has been around the block a couple of times. A lot of people are saying he's due for a World Championship matchup after winning that United World title. However, to have Sephiroth in your way of that is not good. Oh no, especially if you got attacked by Golden right before the matchup. And a super kick at a count of 6. Oh, wait a minute. Count of 7. Almost. Reversal by Sephiroth. They're in dangerous territory. Dangerous territory, count of 8. Both making it in. And I want to point out both of them have such low signature bars right now. It really could be anybody's match at that first big move, but the first big move actually went to Golden. The first big move actually went to Golden. Majima getting those knees up again. Sephiroth's been unable to hit anything from the springboard of the top rope, but he is still hitting some big powerful moves on the head and the guts of Majima, who just got his head rocked by Golden to start this thing off the ropes. Big kick, punting him right in the eye patch. Sephiroth off the ropes. Goodness gracious. The agility like rolled into a senton there. One, but Majima kicks out. Majima still has life in this fight, but Sephiroth looking to drain it from him, but that drop kick, Majima was still standing. Powerbomb position, Majima not reversing it though, center of the ring. Wait a minute, ran into it, and the back of his head went up against the ropes. I'm surprised this isn't a rope break, actually. I honestly think that should have been a rope break, but maybe, what do I know? As somebody who's watched a lot of res, he's got a signature and a finisher. Majima, you got to get some reversing in. 1, 2. Feet on the ropes as well. Oh my gosh. Now, Majima. Double knees. Oh my gosh, he's got 2 finishers. Majima, you got to reverse. Majima, you have to reverse. Like, it's dire that you hit a reversal. Otherwise, you are probably cooked for this matchup. Ooh! That was actually a thing of beauty. The delay on that thing to actually have the strength to pull that move off, Majima, is something else. Drag Sephiroth back into the ring. He's down, but he's not out yet. Nobody's burned resiliency. Right now, at this point, technically, Sephiroth doesn't even have it yet. That being said, he hasn't really taken any damage. Oh, this is actually smart by Majima. If he's able to come out on top of this one, he might be able to hit Sephiroth very easily with a signature into a finisher combination, but right now Sephiroth is firing away on Majima. He's blocked 2 of his hits. If he blocks 1 more, I think Sephiroth wins this exchange of open blows, and I think Majima will be stunned. Oh no. Oh no. No. He can't reverse. But he's not using the one-winged angel. He is not using the one-winged angel, but we know he has something else from the top rope, and he may be going for that instead. In fact, I think that is the case. Majima, at the very least, no longer stunned. He has a chance to reverse. Will he do it? Waits for him to get up. The double knees directly to the temple. It is a knockout shot from Sephiroth. 1, 2. Look, if you're a Majima fan and you're a Golden fan, you might have to make a choice. Reversal, hold on a minute. Whoa, reversal right back from Sephiroth. Clotheslined him. Just destroyed him into the corner. The leg getting pushed away. Dropping him and a knee strike. Majima got a signature and a finisher. No, but he adrenaline's up. But adrenaline up at this point in time does mean that he does not have, I was gonna say he didn't have resiliency, but Majima just got that move reversed. And that is the worst thing possible, especially from a man who, ooh, hold on. Majima able to sidestep that. Since Sephiroth flailing. Oh, but Sephiroth, a shot right to the jaw. Oh my gosh, that almost looked like a Gunther-esque chop. But Majima's strength, he's still got strength in this fight. Okay, hold on, a little belly to belly. If he uses the comeback, he's still got a chance. He has to burn that purple bar. Majima's got to burn that purple bar because he's got to burn the rest of everything from Sephiroth. Jeez Louise. He does have a signature. Hitting the signature. And a finisher. Come on, Majima. You're down, but you're not out. You're in the corner, fighting back. Oh, no, but turn around. Oh, no. Did he pluck the head? He did. One-winged angel. Dude, I thought it was over. Golden coming out before that and it not being over, that shocked me. I really thought that was it. I thought Majima just got destroyed, squashed by Sephiroth. Sephiroth up to the top rope. A shot right to the dome. And going back up top again. Calls Majima to get up. He went for the double knees while he was crouched. Majima reversed the finisher. He's got a chance. He's got an opportunity. He's got to hit these moves, though. Oh, no. Sephiroth blocked that? He got the feet behind him, but look at this out of nowhere like a dragon. He can't capitalize. He's too tired. He's too tired, and I think actually Sephiroth is going to stand up before him. They stood up at the exact same time. And hit him with a clothesline. That might have been Majima's last gasp of breath. And this, I believe, is the move to put away Golden in their championship, not their championship match, their one-on-one matchup in the quarter qualifiers. Majima down. And Golden comes out again, dude. Majima started this, and Golden costing not costing Sephiroth, Golden costing Majima as well. Dude. It's not even just bad blood between these two. Shots are going left and right onto the face of both of these two. Security coming back. Do we have officers coming out here to separate as well? Goodness gracious, right to the head. Oh my gosh. I wanna know that that's not security. That's everything. We got everybody out here. Whoops. We got everybody out here. Goodness gracious. Hey, I know this says Golden and Majima are now enemies. I think they've been enemies since Majima interfered in Golden's match. That's disgusting work. But Golden absolutely just cost Majima here tonight. Nearly knocked him out at the start of this matchup, and Majima with wobbly legs still went on to try and fight this match. Able to mount a little bit of a comeback, but Sephiroth was too much of an imposing force. It will be Sephiroth versus Captain Falcon. The winner faces Gin at Scars and Stripes. That finals match will be this Friday. The Ed Boys pick up their first official win over the Scheme team, who are having a very bad time. Yukiko says, now I just need to... Did she make everyone tap in this match? I don't think so. Did she? No, I think Mizuki got one with an armbar. Regardless. Ken and Ryu. Yeah, they're strong. Captain Falcon, as we said earlier, will be fighting Sephiroth. Neither of them have lost, I believe, in the AWE, which means one of them will lose on Friday. One of them will face their first loss. And, actually, 2K? Huh. So, disclosure, I did have to close the game to add a song for somebody. However, into closing the game and coming back in, it removed the actual first match that was here, which was March 7th beating Haru. So that's why I was so confused. I was like, there were 6 matches on the card. What happened to the first one? Anywho, standing up to his enemy's aggression, Golden got even from last week and gave Majima a taste of his own. That's actually so true. Wait, this is the truest news that we've ever seen. He actually got even from last week, which actually happened. Being no stranger to his rival's intensity, he made it clear that he won't back down in this rivalry, no matter how rough it gets. It might get rough, but you have wronged Majima. That don't look too good. Olivier, injured. Yukiko, injured. Yeah, look, it's still in the news. I'm not gonna try and make sense of 2K. Amy came down to the ring and did try and steal the title from behind the champion's back. Champion stopped the theft but got blindsided by her opponent. It was not enough to get Haru the victory though. It will still be one-on-one. Amy Rose versus March 7th for the Fight Forever Championship this Friday. Will it end? Find out. Until then though, I am taking off. Give me my stars. Thank you. Fracture's anniversary is this Friday. Make sure to get your questions in for the town hall. Make sure you get your votes in for the matches. Make sure you get your OC revolutions submissions in as well. I think that's about it, right? Hope so. I might be forgetting something, but if I am, I'll remember it on Friday. Toodaloo Flight Crew, as always, it is going to be a great anniversary show. We got championship matches, we got contenders matches, we got a whole lot, so be there. Thank you for watching.